Alright, power planters, booty builders that are here. Today we're going to start with some glute activation. So you're going to start with a resistance band. If you don't have one, no worries, you can do this on your own body weight. But you're going to put them around your toes and you're going to go for 8 to 10 walks side to side, keeping that low squat position and keeping your chest up. This is going to fire those glutes, the outside of those legs, and really get us going. Okay, so once we hit 8 to 10 on each side, we're going to keep that band on and we're going to go for 10 body weight squats here. Again, we're just warming up the glutes, the legs. It's always good to activate the muscles that you're going to work on so they wake nice and up and we get those results that we want. So you're going to go for just 10, hitting parallel and really keeping that core tight. Again, just warming up those glutes because they're going to be on fire today. So one tip of advice here, when you guys see I step, I don't bring my feet together and my toes stay forward, and that is going to really fire those glutes. So try to keep those toes forward and the feet really getting that resistance. So after a couple rounds of those, we're going to go into our next glute activation here. We're going to take the same band, we're going to put it right above the knees, and we are going to bring the heels close. We are going to go for 12 glute bridges, really squeezing the glutes at the top, keeping the core tight, right? We just really want to squeeze. Again, we're just activating, right? We're just getting our muscles warmed up. We're getting our glutes ready to fire, especially if we're sitting on them all day. Guys, it's time to poke them and, tell them to wake up. So we're going to perform 12 of those, and then you're going to see on the 12th one I'm going to stay up and I'm going to bring my knees out and back in, and that is just going to be a nice way to fire the outside of our glute, or glute med in the technical term, and it's just a nice way to get the overall booty and nice and warmed up. So we're going to go for a couple sets of those. And this is where the resistance bands really help, because it's really going to help you activate the outside to push those knees out. Now I'm keeping my heels on the floor when I push the knees out, so make sure to stay with that cue, and the hips are going to stay upright and core nice and tight. Okay guys, so moving on to our first exercise, we're going to go for barbell sumo squats. So you're going to make sure that your legs are a little bit wider than your normal stance, toes pointing slightly out, and performing a squat like normal. So we are going to go for 4 sets, but we are going to go for a ladder here. So this is my warm-up set. So we are going to go for 10 to 12 on that first one. Find where you are for the day, find your warm-up set, perform 10 to 12. Then on your second one, you're going to perform 8 to 10 reps. And on the last 2, you're going to perform 6 to 8 reps, and those are going to be your heaviest ones. Again, making sure you push the glutes out, push the heels at the bottom to come up, and that core is going to stay up. So make sure that the chest is nice and confident, okay? We're here building a booty, so be confident, right? Really making sure that we push the heels on the way up. The reason we're doing sumo squats here is it's a wider stance. So it's really going to target the glutes and the hamstring more than our normal stance, which is going to also really hit our quadriceps or the front of our legs. So again, 4 sets, going with the warm-up for 10 to 12. Second set, making sure you hit 8 to 10 reps, so put a little bit more weight on there. And the last 2, which should be your heaviest, you're going to go 6 to 8. So here you can see a different angle, me performing these. Again, I'm making sure the barbell is not on my neck and it is actually rested on the back of my shoulders. So I'm going to go a little bit wider here and really push those knees out, let the glutes come back and chest up. Okay, so this is also great if you have knee issues. The wider the stance here, the less pressure there is on your knees. And also if you're a beginner and have a hard time keeping your chest up and the core tight, start with some wide sumo squats, because that's going to help you drive a little bit more with your posterior. Okay, moving on to our second exercise here. It is going to be a kettlebell, a stiff-legged deadlift. So we are going to go for 4 sets of 12 to 15. Again, we're focusing on the hips and the glutes coming out. So making sure that kettlebell is in between the feet like you will see in the next angle, and pushing those glutes out. You should feel a really nice stretch in the back of your hamstrings here, and pushing the hips forward, so squeezing the glutes at the top, also squeezing the core so we're not swaying back. If you feel like you have any pain in your lower back, tighten up that core, pull the belly button to the spine, and really squeeze the glutes at the top. And we are gonna have 4 sets, 10 to 12, find your weight, and really push through the heels to squeeze that booty. Now, I know these are stiff-legged, but we still want to have a slight bend. So with the stiff leg, it just means we're going to bring our legs a little bit closer than wider, like we just were hitting our sumos, and really putting the kettlebell in between the feet, as you can see here. All right, so the third one, we're going to go for some single leg press. Okay, so I'm using an incline here. Major thing I want to emphasize here, guys, is when you are using a leg press in any movement, do not lock your knee out at the top. That will result in horrible things that you just do not want and very traumatizing. So if you have to lower it down like I do here, the sled is a decent amount of weight, and we're just gonna really concentrate on pushing through the heel. So take your time with these, especially because we just hit 2 big movements. We're gonna go 3 sets, 10 on each side. So we're really going to make sure that we push through the heel, which is really going to target the glutes and the hamstring and not the ball of our foot. Again, not locking out the knee at the top, and really just concentrating on squeezing each side. All right, and we have one last exercise after this. You're gonna start in a plank. We're gonna go into a plank jack, and you're gonna tap. Then you're gonna raise each leg, staying in that plank position. Okay, mountain climber to each knee. Then you're gonna jump up into a jump squat. So we're gonna perform 10 of these for 2 rounds, guys. This is gonna burn out those legs, get those abs, nice finishing touch. So 2 rounds, 10 of each total movement, and you're done. So again, starting that plank, jumping it out, tapping each side out, okay? Trying to keep those hips nice and squared up while you're performing each movement as well. Keeping that core nice and tight, jumping forward into that jump squat, and jumping back, okay? 2 sets, 10 guys. That's all I'm asking for this last move. Let's kick it out at the end, and we are done. Alright guys, so I hope you liked that glute booty builder workout. I'm dying, especially with that last exercise. Ooh, it's gonna burn it out. So thanks for watching, and leave a comment down below if you guys try this, and post your results on Instagram. Make sure to tag me so I can see all of your beautiful faces and peach emojis and those results. So don't forget to click the subscribe button if you like this kind of stuff, because I have tons of stuff coming up with workouts that I'm really excited to share with you for the new year, as well as the Power Plant Kitchen with tons of new recipes for the new year, and Planting Seed series. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys know when those videos are coming up. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you tried the workout. Anyways, I am off to go train some more people and help them feel strong and confident. But I love you all, and thank you so much for giving this video a watch, and I will see you next time.